Hi guys, welcome to the south of France. This is my first time in the south of France. I go to Paris all the time, you guys know that, but I've never been to like Nice, Cannes, or even Monaco. And I am staying, actually first, let me show you. I'm staying in the most gorgeous little town. This is the view from my window because the villa I'm staying at is literally perched on the edge of this little valley. I'm gonna show you guys everything, but today I thought I'd talk about what I packed for my trip. I'm here for about 8 days, 4 days in the south of France, 4 days in Paris, and you guys know me, I overpack like a crazy person. I bought 4 suitcases. I wanted to show you what I packed because while I'm an overpacker, I feel like I end up wearing everything I pack, and it'll give you some ideas on what to pack when you're going on your trip this summer. So let's do that. But actually, first I want to show you the view from my bedroom. This villa has 3 floors. There's a bedroom up here with a little living room. There are 2 bedrooms downstairs. There's a pool. There is a hot tub, and all of it's on an acre of property. It is so gorgeous. So the bed is behind me, and this is my view from the bedroom. So gorgeous. Underneath there, there's a little fire pit and a rustic table. We had dinner there the other night. Guys, this is such a beautiful place. But we're not here to talk about this beautiful villa. We're actually here to talk about what I packed. So let me show you. I bought 4 Remova cases in total. I have the large checked in and then a medium checked in. This is really old. And then I think this one is actually a carry-on, but the larger size. So sometimes it fits on a carry-on, but on the smaller planes, it doesn't. And that is why I have this carry-on. This always goes in the overhead bin. And all of these, I was able to pack my clothes, but I also left room because I'm gonna go to Paris after this. And you know what happens in Paris? I go crazy. When I start to pack for a trip, I actually like to sit down and write down everything that I'm going to do and what I plan to wear for that event. When I was thinking of this trip, I had 3 different categories. The first one was casual things, like either doing touristy stuff, sightseeing, casual lunch, or shopping, or just going into town. The second one is more fancy lunches and dinner. And then the last one is what I like to call lounging around. And I do not pack actual loungewear for lounging around. I pack cute dresses or skirts. Let me show you what I packed for this trip, starting with the first category, which is more casual stuff when you're doing touristy stuff or having a casual lunch or just going into town. For this category, I packed 6 pieces, actually 7 pieces because I'm wearing one of them. To do a bit of sightseeing in Mugine, and this is the dress I wore, and it was so comfortable because it's airy. It was really hot today. And it's made out of cotton and it's a nice color. And the best thing is it has pockets. Who doesn't love pockets? This one is from Philip Lim. It has these straps that kind of go around. I love wearing this particular shade of blue because it is very versatile in the summer. You can wear it with brown accessories or white accessories or even black accessories. I have my Hermes Gigi sandals on right now, and they go so well with the blue, and I was also carrying my black Birkin, so it looked really cute. This is also from Philip Lim. I love a long black cotton dress. It gives you chic nun in the best way possible. Let me put this on and tell you why I like it. This dress is made out of like a, swishy fabric. It is cotton, but it's made out of a swishy fabric, so I hope the mic isn't picking up all that noise. I'm sorry if it is. Okay, so the dress is from Philip Lim. It has these really cute sleeve detailing that gives you a scallop look, but I like my shoulders and my arms, so I always put this up. And then the other thing I really like about this dress is it has this detailing here. You can cinch in your waist with this detailing, or if you've like had a big meal, then you don't need to cinch it and you can just kind of leave it loose. It's like a built-in belt. This is such a beautiful dress. I love the way the skirt balloons out. It is so lightweight, and it's easy to just throw on some pair of flats and go do a bit of sightseeing. But if you also want to go shopping, it is elevated and chic that you're not going to be judged by the European sales advisors for showing up in grubby looking clothes. You're actually going to look very put together. So I love this dress. And again, I love a midi dress for the summer because sometimes having your legs out, the skin gets so tan and then you have like an uneven tan. This is the second dress I packed. And I know what you're thinking, Samaya, not everybody wants to look like a nun in the south of France. Some of us actually want to show some legs. So let me show you some short dress options. This dress is from Lanvin and nothing screams summer than a white cotton dress. I have so many white dresses, but I like this one in particular because it has this detailing on the shoulder that really elevates it, and it also has a built-in belt. And I think this particular Lanvin dress is from a couple of seasons ago, but Lanvin does beautiful white cotton dresses. I'm gonna link a few below. And again, it also has pockets. I love a dress with pockets. Actually, funny story, before I got into buying my Hermes bags, I did not buy any bags for 6 years. So I have so many dresses with pockets because I didn't carry a purse. So I was always putting things in my pocket instead. And I would look for dresses or for clothes with pockets. And that's why I have so many dresses with clothes. Anyways, back to this. This is a beautiful dress. It's great for when you're going shopping or you're doing a bit of sightseeing. I'm a slightly messy person, so if you're a messy person, probably don't get a white dress, but sometimes white dresses look so beautiful. When I'm going to do sightseeing, I also like to add a hat. This one is from Maison Michel. It's a straw hat. It's very elegant and it's blue, so it adds a perfect touch of color to a white dress. But if I want to further elevate this already gorgeous dress, what I like to do is I'll take my Hermes scarf and wear it as a belt. I've done this hack like a million times. I'll try to link a TikTok or a Instagram reel showing you how I do it. Then this dress goes from being a, typical white Lanvin dress to a very elegant summer dress. This dress is from Staud, and I think, yeah, I'm definitely covered in cat hair. When I was packing this dress, I put it into my suitcase and my cat came and sat on top of this dress and I didn't have time to lint roll it. So I'm gonna have to find a lint roller somewhere. Anyways, this dress is from Staud. It has a couple of things that I really like. So first of all, it's sleeveless and it's made out of cotton, so it's very breathable. You're not gonna get really hot. It also has a collar that kind of buttons up. And if you don't want a lot of sun exposure on your chest, or if you just want to look a bit more put together, that is great. It's drop waist, so it's not just another cotton dress. It's a cotton dress with a lot of interesting detail. And I bought this hat with this dress in mind. This hat costs more than this dress. In fact, I think you can buy like 2 of these dresses for the price of this hat. This is the look I had in mind when I bought this hat. And I think this looks so chic. It looks so French Riviera. When I think about it, wearing this with some nude shoes and with some gold accessories, you would look so mysterious. I just love the sleeveless look with the collar and the hat. This hat doesn't work with everything, but it really goes well with this particular outfit. I have one more dress to show you that also works with this hat, so let me put it on. This dress was one of my first loves when I started collecting midi maxi dresses, and let me show you why. Look at that full skirt. This is from Alexis. It actually came with full sleeves, but what I had is I took the sleeves off and had the tailor finish the edge here because the full sleeves was just, no offense to them, but it was giving Amish, and that's not my look. This dress is also made out of cotton, but it's made out of a slightly heavier material. So when you want to go into town for a walk after dinner, this dress is perfect because you're not going to be freezing. It gets kind of chilly-ish in the evenings in the south of France, and so it's always nice to wear a slightly heavier dress. It has pockets, it has a collar, and it also works perfectly with this Maison Michel hat. I have so many other straw hats for the summer, some more from Maison Michel, but also some great ones from Banana Republic, and I'll link them below. But I only bought this one on vacation, and the blue goes really well with like the cream. The last 2 pieces I bought from our casual days are skirts. One is this one, and I won't put it on because I think you guys have seen a million pictures of me in this dress, and I'll try to insert pictures if I can. But the first one is this drop waist skirt that I actually made myself. It is beautiful. It has this dark blue lace detailing on the top and a very, very full skirt. And the other one I have is this one from Aqua by Aqua Bendita. Again, it's a drop waist skirt. It's a maxi midi type skirt. It doesn't have pockets, which kind of sucks, but it hugs your waist so beautifully. And it also has this ribbon on the edge. Now, let's move on to fancy lunches because there's some very cute dresses I want to show you. This is from Elemis, and it is such a cute dress. I love the square neckline, and it has, they're fake buttons, but has buttons going down the front. I feel like Elemis as a brand is perfect for vacation dresses. They have such gorgeous prints, like perfect for either a Euro trip, or if you're going to Palm Beach, or if you're going up to Nantucket or the Hamptons. And they're made out of materials that are great for summer. So this is made out of linen. It's very breathable. I was wearing it the other day when we went for lunch on this beautiful rooftop patio. I had paired the dress with my brown Oasis sandals from Hermes. Oh my God, these are so beaten up, but they are comfortable. And they give you the right amount of height without beating your feet up. And I was wearing my Kelly bag to match the brown shoes. But if you don't want to wear brown, you can also wear black and switch out to either a nude shoe like these Louboutin heels. However, if you're walking on cobblestones, this will not work. And so sometimes I like to wear these black sandals from Hermes. The chunkier heel is perfect for cobblestones. And then you can wear your black bag. On to what I like to call my cupcake dress, because I literally feel like a cupcake in this dress. This is one from Ulla Johnson. Again, it's cotton, so it's gonna be super breathable. But I like this for lunch because it feels a bit fancier than some of the other dresses I showed you for lunch. It has these ruffles that go all around you and this pleating right up here that just makes for such an elevated look. This is one dress that I find to be so fun. And if you're like me and you like accentuating your waist, this is perfect because there's a built-in belt into this dress that really highlights my favorite part. This dress is from Jacquemus. It is very French countryside, and I believe this dress is part of his permanent collection. This is what the back looks like, and this is what the side looks like. It's crazy. It is such a gorgeous dress, and I feel like every time you walk into a restaurant, everybody looks at you. It has the perfect amount of pleating, so if you're eating a lot, no one can tell because the pleats will hide your stomach, and it shows the perfect amount of skin. It is a light material, so you're not gonna get too hot while you're on vacation. I don't usually go for dresses with straps like this because I'm not really blessed here in this area, and so I can look kind of flat, but because of this draping, it actually balances the rest of my body out really well, and I love the way it looks. I wear it with my big Jacquemus hat whenever I can, but I didn't bring it with me on this trip. Beautiful dress. In terms of shoes, I will pair this dress with either with sandals like this or a strappy sandal like this. Either one looks really nice. You just want to have your toes out because the second you cover your toes in a dress like this, it just feels like something is off. I don't know how to explain it, but it just doesn't fit with the look of the dress. So I will wear either a strappy sandal like this. These are from René Caviello, although this color kind of feels wrong. Maybe. Or I would wear a nude strappy sandal like this one from Louboutin, and the spike detailing really makes it interesting. Either of these work really well, and I'll show you. Now, onto what to wear to fancy dinners. I feel like the dress code for fancy dinners, or like Michelin star, if you're going to a Michelin star restaurant, can be kind of tricky because they will not tell you what to wear. And while it doesn't say anywhere what the dress code is, there is like an unsaid rule or unwritten rule on what you should be wearing and what is considered appropriate. And these are the outfits I bought with me for those dinners. Let me show you. The first dress is this beautiful Zimmermann dress. You guys will not believe the number of compliments I get whenever I wear this dress, and unfortunately it's been sold out since I bought it. I bought it back in November, I think, from the Austin Zimmermann boutique, and I have not been able to find it anywhere except one last like 0 size on Net-a-Porter, but after that I wasn't able to find it until recently. I saw they bought this dress back in a light blue color. It's the same dress, same neckline, same straps, same length, same fabric. It is so gorgeous. I'm actually debating if I should buy the light blue for the summer. It's utterly beautiful. The neckline is very elegant. It has an almost corseted look. However, the area it sits, if you're sitting down for a multi-course Michelin star meal, you're gonna be totally fine because these pleatings hide your stomach well. The only thing I will say is this dress doesn't have pockets, and you guys know how much I love pockets. But other than that, this is the perfect fancy dinner dress, and I try to wear it as much as I can. In terms of shoes, this dress is so versatile. Because it's black, it really pairs with anything, but these are the two shoes that I wear with most often. So the first ones are these Tom Ford heels. These are dangerous in the sense they look lethal. Look at that heel. So crazy. These are gold, and I love a gold shoe. But if I want more of a formal look, I do these Manolos. These are the gray Hangizis. I've had these for I think 5-6 years. If I'm wearing more gray tones or silver jewelry, these shoes work perfectly. This is the next dress I packed for fancy dinners when I want to wear a bit more color. It is made out of silk, and it really moves with you. It moves like water when you put it on. It is figure hugging, so I sometimes don't like wearing this dress after I've had a big meal or if I think I'm gonna have a big meal, but it is beautiful. It's from more of a niche luxury brand that I found on Net-a-Porter, and I'll link it below. I feel like Keira Knightley from Atonement every time I wear it. The shoes, I always wear an open toe with this dress because it feels kind of appropriate. A closed toe just, I don't know, it doesn't work for me. So I wear these ones from Alaya. Have this detailing that goes around your ankle, or I like to wear the Tom Ford ones. Again, these are a bit extreme. So it depends on where you're going. These kind of give off a certain type of vibe. And if you want to wear these, you're gonna look amazing, but just know they give off a certain vibe. And now let me show you my final outfit. I think I'm actually gonna wear that one in Paris. This is my favorite fancy dinner outfit, and I think I'm actually gonna wear this when I'm in Paris. This is a tuxedo jacket from Dolce & Gabbana, and I've paired it with my absolutely favorite Phillip Lim trousers that make me look so tall. I'm not that tall, guys. I'm only 5'5", but it makes me feel like I'm 5'10" or 5'11". And the only reason I don't wear this as much as I like to is because this gapes quite a bit, so unless you're wearing something underneath, there is a chance you may flash someone, and I definitely don't want to do that. So I try to use double-sided tape. I can't find some right now, but with the double-sided tape, this outfit looks perfect. For shoes, I only do one pair. These. They are so intense with this outfit. And if I don't want to wear this tuxedo jacket, if I want to go for a more crop look, this is the other jacket I wear. This is the other jacket I do when I want to wear pants to dinner. And it is so cheeky and just kind of costumey looking, and it looks really great. You can button up or wear it with a tank top. I like to just wear it as is. This jacket is really old Valentino, but I think Stella McCartney and I think Framed Denim did something very similar, so I'm gonna try to link it below. And when I wear this, I feel like such a little soldier. I wore it to Hotel Cost the other day, and I got so many compliments. And if you've been to Hotel Cost, you know they don't give out free compliments. And that made me really happy, because dressing in Paris can be so intimidating sometimes. Those are all the dinner looks. Finally, let me show you my lounge around look. Okay, so the final category is, wait a minute, where are we? I'm kidding. I'm now in Paris. Funny story, I was filming in the south of France, and then I went to do something and my battery on the camera died completely. And I was like, oh shoot, while this charges, let me go run a bunch of errands. And then I got distracted, and then it was dinner time, and then, you know, I went out for a swim and blah, 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 blah. 3 days later, here we are in Paris. I've actually been in Paris for 2 days already. I did so much shopping, guys. I did a lot of damage at Hermes, and I can't wait to show you everything I bought at Hermes. I got some really, really fun stuff, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the final category of what to pack for your vacation. This category is what I call like loungewear or casual wear. It isn't necessarily comfortable, but it's very chic, and it's just put together and easy. That's how I describe it, I think. Actually, that's a better way to describe it. It's easy. I only have 3 looks, but the possibilities within these 3 looks are endless. So let's get to it. By the way, the Airbnb I'm staying at is phenomenal. It is so beautiful. It is right across from the Louvre. It is huge, like super huge. It's air conditioned, which if you've stayed in an Airbnb in France or some hotels in France, you know that's not the norm. That is mind-blowing to me. And it is super safe, super secure. It's right across from the Louvre. I think I mentioned that. And it's walking distance from the best shopping in the world. I'll do a quick tour towards the end of the video, but let's get into the outfits because I know you're here for the fashion. Outfit number 1 is this knitted maxi from Banana Republic. It is just so easy to throw on. The other night I was wearing it while we had a little fire going. I'll insert a picture right here. And it looked so chic. Someone actually asked me, is that from Missoni? And I was like, no, it's from Banana Republic. And I paid less than $100 for it. Isn't that insane? Sometimes Banana Republic just slaps. I don't know if they do the blue and white anymore, but I did see a green one on their website, and I'll link it below. And if you're hanging out outdoors like I was, I just added a shawl on top. This is my favorite one from Hermes, and it keeps you warm. And knitted maxi dresses remind me of the coast so much. And if you've ever had a coastal vacation, you know sometimes at night it can get very, very chilly. So that scarf is gonna come in handy, and this knitted dress is gonna keep you warm. So this is look 1. It is just so easy to throw on, and this is what I would define as loungewear because you can literally lounge around in it comfortably. Okay, let me show you look number 2 if you don't wanna wear a dress. This is look number 2, and I know what you're thinking. White jeans, boring. But wait, this is actually not the look. you're gonna need a scarf. I would say get a pretty large scarf. This was from Hermes. This is one of their larger cashmere plus silk scarves. I have so many of these in different colors, and you guys know I absolutely love a scarf hack. I'm gonna show you a scarf hack that you can take a pretty large scarf and turn it into something that's super comfortable. Take your scarf and you're going to have the print facing you, and you're gonna put it under your arms and around your neck. I hope I'm not messing up the mic too much, and if I am, I'm so sorry. Make sure it's pretty tight and tie a knot here. Voila, I'm just gonna put my hair up really quickly because it's kind of getting in the way. And then you're gonna take the other two edges and you're gonna start folding it into little folds. Sorry, that was redundant. You're gonna start folding it so it looks pretty. Don't make it too even. You don't want it to look too uniform. So I'm kind of doing some larger folds, some smaller folds. And this is what I meant by the border being really important, because it will help guide you and it will also create the illusion of a little flower. That is what it should look like. And now you're gonna take this little flower and bring it through the knot that you created earlier. Remember how I said it doesn't need to be super clean? That's because your little flower is going to be hiding it. Fabric, and you tuck it into your jeans. Guys, tell me this isn't the cutest thing ever. It totally reminds me of a dress Blair Waldorf wore on Gossip Girl. I think it was the episode where Lily Vanderwoodson gets married to Bart Bass. I think, if it's the right one, I'll put the picture right here. I think hers was yellow or pink. I can't remember, but I vividly remember her having a flower right underneath her chin and thinking she looks so beautiful. Anyway, she was wearing that to a wedding, but you don't need to wear this to a wedding. This is just a casual lounge outfit. And look how good it looks. It is super comfortable and super easy. This is what the back looks like. So this is the last casual outfit. I haven't really thought of shoes or bags or accessories for these outfits because they're just casual outfits, and maybe you're just wearing them around the house. And I don't know, I typically don't wear shoes in the house, so yeah, but you can easily accessorize them and wear them outside. I think this would also make for a very cute going out to lunch or going out shopping outfit. So that is everything I packed for my Euro trip. I started off in the south of France, and then now I'm here in Paris. I travel quite a lot, and I've always said Paris is one of the best dressed cities that I've ever gone to. And while I'm in Paris, not to toot my own horn, but while I'm in Paris, people are always stopping me and saying, oh, you look so good, or you look elegant. Someone actually said I look classy today. I was like, thank you. I was wearing the star dress with the Maison Michel hat. I hope you guys find some inspiration for your summer vacations, and if you do, tag me in the photos you post because I love seeing how you guys recreate the looks that I share. For my next video, I'm thinking I'll do a what I bring with me to vacation beauty edition, beauty and makeup edition. I don't travel with a ton of beauty, but I feel like everything I do travel with is very intentional and very particular. And then I think the video after that is probably going to be my Paris haul, because like I kind of went crazy. Like I bought Hermes ready to wear. That's how crazy I went. Anyways, I will show you guys what I got. Let's get on with the tour of this apartment because it is phenomenal, guys. I wish I could live here. It's so beautiful. So in my experience, this is a typical luxury Parisian apartment. And what you do is you enter from here, and as soon as you enter, you have a little living room. Well, it's not little, but you have a living room and you have a dining room. I was just working out there, and you have a balcony that looks into the courtyard. I love the way this place is decorated. I know some people are going to be like, it is too sterile, but I love a minimalist look. And let me show you the balcony. Oh, so utterly beautiful. Because it opens into the courtyard versus the street, you get so much privacy, and you wouldn't know you're just off one of the busiest streets in Paris. That is crazy. Anyways, I love Paris so much. So you come back in, and then you have the kitchen. There's so much marble in this little apartment. It's kind of insane. This is a fully stocked kitchen. Great appliances. You have your washer if you need to do your laundry, your dishwasher, and you have your Smeg toaster and what is that thing called? Kettle? Yeah, kettle. water boiling kettle, whatever. And then you have your coffee machine. Can you tell that I don't drink tea? Anyways, then you have your coffee machine and your fridge. Then you go down the bedroom area, and there are 2 bedrooms in here. First bedroom is right here, and I have just been using it to store my clothes and my suitcases. I haven't even slept in this room. There are 2 closet spaces on either side, so one here and one there. I'll open up this one to show you what it looks like. I'm just keeping my shoes here. And then you have a desk. I've just laid out some stuff that I was using. By the way, guys, can I show you an amazing travel hack? So I always travel with jewelry, and what I find is that when you put jewelry like on the edge of the table, sometimes it can get pushed off. It's always nice to have a little tray, and I got this one from Hermes. And the reason why I like it is because this opens up and it goes flat into your suitcase, and then when you're traveling, you take it out and you pinch the edges, and it gives you a soft leather tray that doesn't scratch your jewelry. And it's also convenient when you're traveling and you're staying in a hotel, and you know how they have those lockers or those safes? You can take all your jewelry and put it in here and put this in the locker, and it's easy to pull in and out and see exactly what you want to wear. I'm a visual person, so this is really helpful, and I love this piece from Hermes so much. I've actually bought multiple of them because it's just great to have it around, and it is so convenient. Such a great find. This is yellow on the inside and brown gold on the outside. Continuing with the tour, there's a little mantle. I just have my bags on there, and then another closet and a huge window to give you natural light. And then we go into the first washroom. I told you, so much marble in here. It's insane. There's a huge window behind me. The floors are heated, and this marble vanity is just utterly beautiful. There's also a shower in here. I haven't really used the shower in here because the other one is so beautiful. Let's go to the second bedroom. You walk into the second bedroom from here, and this is what it looks like. Sorry guys, it's a bit messy. You can see all my shopping here and there. Again, a huge bed. I have my stuff right there. Haven't fully unpacked, but look at this washroom. You have a soaking tub, and you also have a shower, and it looks so serene. And I love white marble, so this is very beautiful to me. I want to quickly show you. I really want one of these marble shelves. These are so pretty. By the way, this is the hair care line I've been using. A lot of you have been asking me what I've been using in my hair and how it looks great. It is that L'Oreal Professional stuff. And that's it. That's pretty much the entire Airbnb. This is such a cute little apartment. I have no idea how much it would cost to pay a monthly rent. I'm trying to remember how much this Airbnb cost per night. I don't think it was an insane amount. Like, it was definitely cheaper than a lot of the hotels that are around here. Like, if you travel to Paris and you've stayed at a Paris hotel or an Airbnb, you know this is a pretty large space. I'm not being paid by them or anything. I just wanted to share because I know a lot of my followers travel to Paris and they're always looking to stay where the best restaurants and the best shopping is. That's it for now. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.